Let's talk about obsessive thoughts. Do you ever have a thought that just keeps replaying it in your mind over and over again? Maybe it's a physical attribute that you don't like. Maybe it is a purchase, something that you wished you had, a house, or maybe an experience, a trip, something that you wished you could have access to. Maybe it is a relationship that you wish you had or one that you lost. Maybe it's a conversation that you encountered and you continue to replay those things in your mind. Let's pause for a minute and think about the function of that obsession. Well, it's definitely a signal drawing your attention to the fact that there's a need. There's something going on repeat that's not being addressed. And if you think about your appetite, your hunger appetite, it's going to persist until it's addressed, right? And so the same thing with our psychological needs. And so if we have an obsession, sometimes there's an unmet need. Maybe there's something underneath that is not met and keeps getting louder and louder that we need to address. And oftentimes we think that that thing will be the pathway to addressing it. For example, if it's a physical attribute, maybe you think that changing that attribute is going to allow you to feel safe or secure or loved or significant or at peace. Maybe you think that having that purchase, having that thing is going to finally allow you to rest. It's going to bring healing to your life, or it's going to prove your worth, or it's going to give you some sense of satisfaction. We could go on and on, but you can see that it's a way of trying to get a need met that maybe doesn't actually address the underlying need. Another function that obsessive thoughts can serve is they can make our life feel manageable. It narrows our focus down to this one thing. When everything feels overwhelming, when things feel out of control, it kind of centers it on this. And it says, if I can just fix this, or if I focus on this, then all of this doesn't feel so loud. This I can put a title to. This I may be able to control. This I can put into words and wrap my mind around. If I can fix this, then maybe everything else feels more manageable. Now, I do want to at least acknowledge that there's also obsessive thoughts that are due to neurological factors, that are due to genetics, that are due to a combination maybe of trauma and other life experiences. And so, the treatment for that may not just be addressing the thought, it may be a little bit more comprehensive. But if today you find yourself experiencing repetitive, obsessive thoughts, it might be worth it to reach out and to talk to someone today who can help you find out what's going on underneath that obsession on the surface.